Guys, so I'm sitting here editing the video you're watching. I realized I never filmed an intro. So this is the intro. So I'm doing a little kind of a what I eat in a day video. As someone who's in college, I try to eat pretty healthy, but I'm also really working through getting over restrictive eating, fear of food, just kind of like that crappy stuff that is not sad to share, but just hard to share sometimes, and I know a lot of other people are going through that, so I wanted to make this video to show just what I do and what I eat as I'm healing my personal relationship with food, so hopefully it can be inspiration to other people who are trying to heal their relationship with food. As well, I also just love watching these kind of videos on TikTok for like inspiration of what to make for dinner, so I hope you guys take some inspiration from this or kind of find peace in this and seeing what I do. I do talk a little bit about my relationship with food within the video, so that's why I'm trying not to get into it in this intro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Good morning, guys. Welcome to what I eat in a day. I'm hoping I can film an intro for this because it is 5 a.m. I'm not awake right now. I'm starting my day with my probiotics of some kefir. And some coconut cold. So I just do like a shot of the kefir and then a spoonful of coconut cold as my probiotic every day because that is important. You'll start your morning off with some probiotics and an empty stomach. Cheers! Happy Tuesday! Okay, then breakfast is just a caramel rice cake with peanut butter, honey, salt, and cinnamon. So I'm gonna eat this super quickly and have a mango slice as well and head out the door because I'm running just a little late. But this is what I eat every morning. Sometimes with banana if I'm doing like a lot of cardio. It just depends. But yeah, I eat this every morning and I love it. Well, hey guys, I just got back from the gym. So it is time to start breakfast. I'm like walking around trying to explain to you guys breakfast, but normally when I get home from the gym, when I make my pre-workout, oh my god, this is like what's going on. This is a struggle. We're almost there. Anyways, when I make my pre-workout, I only do half of an electrolyte packet, so the first thing I'll do when I get home is mix up the rest of those electrolytes, and then I have over here a kiwi, and I'll have some kiwi with the skin for just some good digestive enzymes. I like to have that before I have my breakfast because it's really good for you, and I kind of like to have it on somewhat of an empty stomach. I'm like multitasking the most right now, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm gonna go start to make my breakfast today. We're gonna have cottage cheese, peanut butter, cottage cheese, banana toast, because that's what I'm vibing with, and then coffee. But yeah, so guys, that kind of what it's done, and maybe how I make it, I don't know. We'll see. Okay guys, so this is how I do our cottage cheese toast. So I do sourdough as my toast of choice. So first I'll start off with some peanut butter. I'm using oh my god, a chunky peanut butter from Teddy's. I use all natural peanut butter as well. Oh my god, I'm like making a mess with it right now. And I put that onto my toast as the base. This is like my favorite peanut butter of all times. Little life hack if you just witness it, which I like totally forgot I did. It's like easier to get it out if you just flip it upside down. So I'll do that as my base, nice and, you know, get her on there. I love peanut butter, so I kind of do a bit of a lot, that's not English, something in my room just fell. I almost forgot. Let me start warming up my air fryer so that I can just throw this right in there. I put my air fryer on 400, by the way. Next, I'm going to take some fat-free cottage cheese. And I'm just going to take a spoon and get a good scoop of that on. Just trying not to get like the watery parts of it, but I did. I'm sorry, I'm like cleaning all my spoons. And then next I just take a banana. This is a super like overripe banana, and I just plop it on there. Try to like not put your banana too close to the edges, because usually they will slide off. And I'm doing like pretty thick banana chunks. So I did about like half my banana on there. I'll do one more in the corner. And then I will do some cinnamon. I use right now I have Ceylon cinnamon. Don't be shy to put kind of a lot on there. I'm going to take a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. Salt it up a little bit. And then some honey for like moisture. And once again, don't be shy with the honey because it will kind of dry up in there. Yeah. Then I'll put it in the air fryer for like 5 to 7 minutes, just kind of until it looks nice and crispy. So yeah, now I'm gonna go make some coffee. So for my coffee, and here I just have some milk and I'm going to froth it up. And in here I have a bit of a caramel, what was left of a caramel protein shake from Rebel, and then some caramel creamer. And I'm going to make that my froth, obviously, and use this as my pod. So yeah, I'll make that and show you the finished product. So we're going for like a coconut caramel mocha. Yeah. So I really like to focus on the morning, having a super duper filling, high protein breakfast. Just so that I'm really full, because I don't get out of class till 12:15, and then I'm gonna come back really quickly and get ready for work and not have really time to have like a true great lunch. But once again, a really just filling breakfast is super important, which is why we're having that toast. It has a lot of great nutrients about it. It's super easy to make. Sourdough is really easy to digest. You know, you have then the peanut butter as your fat, the whatchamacallit, cottage cheese as your protein, and then the banana as like your fruit. Then coffee is just whatever. But that breakfast is really good because it just kind of checks all my boxes and keeps me really full for really long. Here she is in all her glory. I put a little salt on the foam, but God, she looks so pretty. My morning coffee is like genuinely like the thrill of my day. Like I anticipate what I'm going to make, and hopefully it tastes good. Well, let's do a taste test actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Sorry guys. There she is. After 5 minutes in the air fryer, she looks beautiful. Okay, you can't see it, but let's try our toast because it looks literally perfect. It's probably hot, but whatever. That was really good. I'm very proud of myself for that. 10 out of 10. This is like my favorite meal to make. This, and I always make oats. This is just so good. So I'm gonna eat this and drink my coffee and see you later for pre-class snack or lunch. I don't know, we'll see. Hey, so I just got back from class, which means it's time for my favorite part of my day, making my yogurt bowl. So it's going to get violent. I'll break it down when it's done because there is no vlogging this experience, but I'll tell you what's in it when I'm done. Here she is. So hold on. In our yogurt bowl, we have a base of Siggy's yogurt with a little bit of cottage cheese in there, and then some chia seeds. There's like something in my hair, sorry. Then I did mixed berries, some purely Elizabeth granola, peanut butter, melted obviously, then cinnamon and honey to make a really good filling lunch. I'll probably have a little bite of something else just to hold me over because I work till 5 and I don't snack when I'm at work just because the snacks at work are not healthy snacks that I really enjoy. So yeah, just being smart and eating now. See, I'm gonna dig in and drink a lot of water. That's another thing to do, is I drink a lot of these every day. Super important to stay hydrated, so I definitely make sure I am. So I have like 2 of these at work as well. Hydration is key. Ah, you're falling. I blocked. Sorry guys. All right, so I'm gonna make dinner. I'm making shrimp tacos tonight. Except I kind of made the mistake and I bought non-peeled or like any of that stuff shrimp. So I have to sit here and guesstimate how many shrimps I want, peel them and detail them, and I'm gonna put them all into this bowl and season them. I'll show you the seasonings once we're done with the hard part, but oh my god, it looks like it's gonna rain outside. Hold on, let me show you. Look at it out there. It looks like all hell's about to like break loose. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Wish me luck, because I might actually lose my mind doing this. All right, so there's a lot going on in here. So right now I have my almond flour tortillas that I just heat up on the pan like so. Take that one off, put this one on. Super duper easy, and they're very good. Then I have in here brown rice, but it's 2 different types of brown rice. This is not very professional cooking. And then I just have like, I'll show you, sides over here. Cooking is never a calm process when I do it. I'm hoping the rice comes out fine. I don't know. And then I just have my seasoned shrimp, which I hope that's enough. They're bigger pieces, so I wasn't sure, but I'll hope for the best, I guess. I'll show you the finished product, hopefully. Here's the end product. They look gorgeous. I think I actually did a pretty good amount of shrimp, just because these are kind of tiny tortillas and everything falls out of them. But I'm going to dig in because I'm so excited. Happy Taco Tuesday, guys. Hey guys, so let me pause my music, sorry. We have another like in-deep talk about wellness thingies, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about what kind of this video was about, which was food. I definitely, about a year ago around this time is when I like really kind of started noticing that I started probably back actually like March of last year. I started implementing restrictive behaviors with eating. I'm dealing with a lot of, I never really had insecurities about my body until about a year ago. And so I started like restricting food, and I would never eat breakfast. I actually never ate breakfast. And then I would try to go as long as I could without eating lunch. And if I ate lunch, it was barely lunch. It was maybe like half a Cliff Bar or something like that. Then I'd eat dinner and binge at dinner and have like dessert and whatnot. And around this time last year is when I finally started cracking down on myself. Like around the month of April is when I started cracking down on myself and realizing what I was doing was not healthy, and started entering kind of a cycle of recovery from just food restriction, not necessarily an eating disorder, just restricting myself from food. Because I started running, and I started noticing I was very fatigued when I would run, and I then clicked in my head, and through watching TikToks, that I needed to be eating more to be supporting what I was doing. So I started really slowly implementing foods into my life. It did start with like, I liked the rice cakes, and then I got into having yogurt, and then I started having different dinners, and I started really, really, really slowly implementing better eating habits, aka eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I was a little scared of snacks, but from there to now, I'm super duper duper proud of myself. I do have little moments every now and then because I try to eat pretty healthy, where I'll like binge if I have like some candy or like cookies or some sort of sweet in my house or my apartment. I will kind of have those little moments, which is why I just wanted to like share this kind of video. Today was a pretty good day for me. I had a really filling breakfast. I had a really filling lunch. Got off work, didn't feel super hungry or like snacky, and then had dinner, and I'm feeling filled. And like I said, from where I was a year ago to now is just really amazing to see that I am having a big breakfast, a big lunch, and a big dinner. I'm not having like a tiny little breakfast because, oh, I'm going to run. So I'm gonna have a little something to fuel that run. And then after that run, I'm not gonna eat, or I'm gonna eat right after that run, but I don't think I should eat anything else for the rest of the day, or I was running to eat for a bit there. And now I'm eating every day. That week where I wasn't exercising, I still ate the same, and it was scary for me because like I said, have and still deal with some body image issues, but I just thought I'd share a little bit. I definitely will make some more videos of like what I eat and talking a little bit more about kind of my fears of food and food fears. Like I said, I definitely come a really, really, really long way, and I'm very, very proud of that progress. And if there's anyone else out there who's kind of going through this, you know, you're starting to get into fitness and you know you need to eat support fitness, but you're scared of the weight gain, you're scared of what food's going to do to you. I was there too, and it was scary. I went through the process by myself, and I came out on the other side completely fine. I'm still trying to even eat more, and because I want to eat more, and it is scary for me to think I feel like I'm eating enough now, but I know I should be trying to eat even more, and not just like snacky stuff, like good quality foods. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of share, you know, if you're going through the same thing that I was and that I kind of currently am, just know you're not alone. And it's so tacky to say that it will get better, but it really will. If you hear that noise, it's my dishwasher or my AC system. I had to turn my AC on because it's storming and I'm scared we're gonna lose power. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my little ramble. And if you ever want to talk, I'm always open. I'll put my social media in the description if you guys ever want to reach out. I love to talk about this with people, so don't be shy to reach out to me. Sweet treat o'clock. Sweet treat's not very popping off tonight. I like to have a little bit of a sweet treat every night. I don't like to not have something sweet before bed. I do try to make it relatively healthy, so I have a little piece of Honey Mamas in here and then homemade like healthy cookie dough. And then I have my tea. I have dandelion root tea. I love ending my night with a good cup of tea to help support digestion before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm not feeling super like sweet treat snacky tonight, but I feel like once I get in bed I will. And I hate going to bed super duper hungry, but I also don't want to go to bed like stuffed full with sweets because you shouldn't really eat super close to bed, so that's why I'm having this at like 7 p.m. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then probably finish my TV show and get ready for bed. I did upload a video. I'm currently working on editing this one, and I started a project because tomorrow's gonna be a hell of a day. Hey, guess I forgot an outro too. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more. I'm definitely gonna post more videos like this. I hope this just definitely brought awareness to you know, all things food related, and that if you're struggling, you're not alone. But yeah, bye guys. Thanks for watching.